is deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined, laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
You know, stuff.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, sort of beautiful day.
Yeah, we're
Still
outside.
warm. It's going to be 102 weeks.
I know.
It's March.
102 Saturday
I
or
don't like
something.
it.
Or Friday.
I don't like it.
Yeah. You know what this episode's sponsored by?
The sun.
My carport.
Oh, we
Yes.
are recording in the carport.
Yeah, we're recording in our carport for audio reasons. And
Yeah, thanks, TMI.
yeah. Thanks everybody for going there and using that goddamn restaurant as a goddamn place to sit
Thanks
around.
for sitting
and
at the bar and go bowling. It sounds like a fucking bowling tournament.
High five should be illegal while we're recording.
100%. I agree.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, it happens. But next weekend, or this weekend,
This coming weekend.
Coming up
This
in a few
Saturday.
days. This
In
Saturday.
2 days. 2 days? 2 days.
Thursday, yeah, 2
Saturday.
days is they'll probably get it out tomorrow. So in a day.
Okay.
There's the Oak Street Mural Fest. Infamous on Oak Street between 14th and 15th.
Right.
A few of the satellite spots.
And then down the artery alleys.
Yeah, artery
right?
alleys
So
and
the
a
main
few
is,
other-
I call it a strally
Yeah.
because it's a street and an alley.
Yeah, I call it where I put my trash. You know?
Sure.
Yeah. So noon to, I don't know, later. They do bands.
I think it's 8.
Yeah, I think it's 8. It kind of
Alright.
keeps going and whatnot. But
Yeah.
there's artists painting fences, and there's this really cool, every year there's this group of like lowrider bicycle people that roll up. There's like 40, 50 of them, which is pretty dope. But it's a really fun day. Lots of music, food trucks.
Yeah, completely free.
Completely free.
Yep.
And there's a whole bunch of other art stuff around the way, but you can just Google it, and it's on Facebook. And I think it's actually on Google Maps too, which is pretty dope.
I believe it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was written up as the best public art display in Phoenix or something like that.
Yeah.
Something close to that. I don't remember the exact verbiage.
It's cool.
but-
I've like driven down Oak Alley, and there's just like people with low riders taking pictures and whatnot. So it's a cool thing.
Yep.
So
True.
come down, check it out. Totally
Right.
free.
I have a hot take. It's controversial about Oak Street.
Uh-oh.
The thing I like about it most is that it changes.
Oh yeah.
So what's there one year is not there the next year.
Yeah.
Some people get kind of pissed off about that because it's a mural. But my personal take is that murals are living things, and then they have a life cycle and they go on.
Yeah. I think we had an episode about that. It was just like, hey, these cool things like big deals, they never really seem to get tagged. Like
Yeah.
there's disrespected. It's
true.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah. So anyways, come down, check it out.
Yeah.
Free event, super great. Good time. Our neighbor puts it on. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of volunteers.
Shout out to Joey.
Yeah, shout out to Joey, my neighbor. What's up, neighbor?
Nibs.
All right. So let's talk about our guest here.
Probably.
All right. Who do we have on?
Evie.
Evie?
With a Y.
With a Y.
With a Y.
What's it?
Okay.
Well, was it in French again?
Yves?
Yeah. Oh, wow, the
it was more
accent.
Yves.
Well, welcome to the episode. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having
Thanks
me.
for coming to the carport.
Yeah, thanks for hanging on my carport. I tried to do it inside. I was like, oh, dogs are not your thing. That's not good.
They are
Or
my
no, sorry,
thing.
you're just allergic to
I'm
dogs.
just very allergic.
Man, I don't have an EpiPen on
Yeah.
me. So.
Yeah, I was like, your tongue is hard to hear. Your tongue's swollen as fuck. What was that again? Need some water or an EpiPen or leave? What's it gonna be?
Yeah.
So we're outside. We're braving it for you guys. But so you've been in the neighborhood for a while. Let's lead in with that. Quite a while.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the neighborhood?
5 years.
I mean, that's like an eternity.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think like 1,000 days.
Yeah. No, my partner has been here for much longer, like 15 plus
All right,
years.
so by default,
something like that.
we're going to call it 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're basically a native.
Sure, I'll take it.
Sure.
I'll take it.
Right on. So how did you end up in the neighborhood? Just for curiosity.
I dated into it.
Hell yeah, that's good. Easier than fixing bathrooms.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
You got the easy path. I had to fix the fucking toilet and the shower install. And
Nice. So you've been here 5 years. We wanted you on the show or episode or podcast, whatever we do here.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing. I'm just at my house. I'm like, I keep like forgetting. I'm like, I'm doing something. I'm just at home. It's just like, oh, roast is done.
yep.
But you have an interesting kind of career or what you do and something upcoming. We really want to dig into that. Like, can you like do a little teaser of what it is you do and how people can get involved?
Yes. So I historically teach esoteric skills. So telepathy, astral projection, meditation, astrology, tarot. And at some point, I realized that those things were all really interesting, but they weren't actually what I was interested in. I was actually really interested in the way that those things created a different operating space for people. And I think what's really cool about that world is that it lets people reconnect to a sense of magic. And it's so outside of anything we experience in the mainstream that you kind of have to like put a lot of yourself to the side in order to participate. And then because of that, you get to discover a lot of really cool things about yourself. So had that realization, started dialing in some techniques, got really, really good at teaching telepathy to the point where I freaked out a little bit. And
I'm a genius.
Yeah, like, oh, I forgot that I was going to call them tomorrow.
It's one of those things where I was like, oh, here's an idea. I think this might be how telepathy works. And I'm going to see if I can come up with a system that I can replicate this over and over. And so I did it a few times, and it was like a 100% success rate, which is crazy. And I thought, nobody's going to give me flowers for this because I'm just doing it alone in my house. I should go back to school and get some like actual funding and do research.
Okay. Can you define telepathy just for our listeners? Because I know, but I'm curious for listeners.
Yeah, I feel like you both know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? She did there. She put it in my brain. I know what it is. Get out of my head.
You're catching on. So rather than hearing somebody's thoughts in your head, which I think that is what most people think of.
Okay.
Right? Like that's what the movies tell us telepathy is like, I'm going to read your mind. I argue that telepathy is a near simultaneous shared or sharing of information that arises between two or more people.
Okay.
So it's not like
two people thinking the same thing and then like realizing that they're okay.
Yeah, thinking the same thing or feeling the same thing.
Okay.
Or singing the same thing or whatever the expression of that is. But the fact that these things do happen pretty much simultaneously between people who are emotionally connected and sometimes even between strangers all the time. I mean, I'm sure you guys have had an experience like this.
I've been like birthdays. Everyone starts saying happy birthday at the same time. And I'm like, holy shit, I was just going to, no. Sorry.
I just stare at Brian for a long time. I can't get in there. It's like a steel trap.
No, I'm just thought like, God, his eyes are beautiful. I don't let him in. I fall in love.
I mean, it's beautiful.
So you've had 100% success rate several times?
Several times.
Okay.
So 400% success rate.
I'm not a statistician, but I don't think that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure it is. Stay in your lane, okay?
Yeah. I'm still a Roman numeral guy, so I don't even get numbers. Fair. So tell us about your 100% success rate.
So 100% success rate, meaning those people who completed the course.
Okay.
I had to fire a person. I had some people drop out, but anybody who completed the course had an experience that they on their own described as telepathic.
Okay.
And I would say, honestly, I don't think anybody had just one experience. I think everybody had multiple experiences, but I would have to go back and look and see maybe there's an outlier.
Is it like opening the floodgates once you have one and you, pop your cherry as it were? Hey.
I feel like there should be a sound effect for that.
Wait, hold on. It's rain.
It's rain. Yeah,
it's supposed to be clapping.
Yeah, that's rain.
Anyway, but once you do it once, it becomes easier, or you're just more susceptible to it, or
That's a great question. I hate saying that. I feel like all podcasters do that now. Like the guests are like, "That's a great question, Derek."
There was a great question. Thank you.
But it was a great question. So
Yeah,
exactly. I think of it as tuning to a radio station, but think specifically of like the AM setting on a radio station. I think, I don't know, maybe kids couldn't. Most of us, those of us sitting at this table could certainly work an FM radio station
What the fuck
still.
is a radio?
Yeah. Like, wait, you just assume I know what AM radio is, and you're right.
I know. I'm sorry. But I think a lot of us we don't have any reason to use the AM radio stations anymore. So if you suddenly needed to do that, it would take you a second to figure out, how do I dial this in to get what I need from it? And so telepathy it's always there. It's an innate part of human reality, in my opinion. This is my theory. But we don't need it anymore. Like we live very cushy, very safe lives. And so there's really not any necessity for us to have this skill.
Yeah, I'll just text you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll text
BRB.
you. Yeah. So we've just forgotten. So it's learning how to retune. And once you do, tends to sort of be a thing that you can touch again for a long time. I don't want to say it's like riding a bike, because I used to know how to ride a bike and now I don't. So I think that's a
Wait,
flawed
what?
anody.
You forgot how to ride a bike?
I forgot how to ride a bike.
Really? That's curious.
Really? I want to dive into that later. She didn't make adult training.
I want to find out exactly when she figured out she couldn't ride a bike
Yeah,
anymore.
on a bike, like, oh shit, you just bonk.
Sure was.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure was.
Okay.
Yep. I was like, surely I can still. Nope.
Nope.
False.
I'm going to try horses.
Yeah, I mean, just go unicycle. You know what I mean? Just, two is too much.
One less thing.
I tell my partner loves to ride bikes. I'm like, I'll just meet you there. I'll walk.
Yeah.
God. You get one of those like baby things in the back. You know, the little trailer.
Or you get like an adult bike without the pedals where you just push your feet, you know?
That's a good idea.
So 100% success rate. You already had these classes. We want to dive into your classes and whatnot, but those you're saying, like, it wasn't you. It was like people that went through your course and learned from you. They, like, because of what you taught them, you've had 100% success rate of getting somebody to have a more telepathic mind, I guess.
Yeah, or to have a telepathic experience.
Okay,
Yeah.
experience.
And it's like any other skill. If you don't practice, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, like riding a bike.
Like riding a bike. That's why
Apparently.
I feel like it's a faulty phrase, guys. That's all I'm saying.
It's true.
I think it's misleading.
I kind of want to just ask everybody I meet now, hey, but have you forgotten how to ride a bike?
Do you have a bike here? Let's try it. See what happens.
I have several.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
And then you don't hear me for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, like, well, so it's just me and Michael.
Look, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So people that go through your course, your class, after they come out the other side, do they then go forth and teach more people, or is it sort of like and I'm not trying to be insulting, but is it like a parlor trick where they just kind of like bring it out when they want to, or do they live differently, or?
I can't say that I know for a fact what everybody does with it after they leave the class. That
You should know.
Straight to blackjack.
Straight to blackjack. It's again not mind reading, guys.
Okay.
Not mind reading. But I will say I do get a lot of repeat students who then become interested in learning other techniques or deepening their practice with this modality.
Okay.
So I would say it's like weird to say this about yourself. I mean, I have testimonials from people who go through this who are like, this has completely changed my outlook on life. Life will never be the same. I actually just had a student message me from Saudi Arabia to describe an experience that he had, which was directly as a result of him going through my telepathy and my astral projection class, and just like thanking me. You know, it's been over a year since he took the class, but just saying like, really, thank you. Like this really, like I
opened my mind.
Yeah, like this opened my mind.
Ew.
But no, he had a really beautiful experience with his father as his father was passing.
Yeah.
And so I think people do use it after the class.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't stalk them. It's not a cult.
I feel like we could make it a cult.
We could make it a cult.
Seriously.
So I don't know. The goal is, I'm not necessarily trying to get people to teach other people. Like maybe I'm thinking too small. Am I thinking too small?
I think you go forth and multiply.
Yeah. You said so many words I don't even know.
So that's right. Yeah. At the end of the class, you just say, Go forth, take over the world.
Yeah.
That's right.
See you when you see me.
I guess I'm hiring you for my cult PR.
Ooh, I can do that. We all have matching robes.
Yeah, seriously. I'm a 42 very long.
I'll bet you are.
All right, we dive into your class. We like kind of been touching around
for
it.
sure,
Like,
for sure.
So how many times have you run this course?
I've run the course 3 times.
Okay.
And I am currently looking. The reason I'm here, the reason I randomly assaulted Michael at trivia.
She did.
I did.
Knocked the shit out of me.
I was like,
Yeah.
hey. And I'm like half his height. So it took
Yeah.
a while. Like I had to like throw things.
I was like, what's that noise?
Yeah.
What bee keep bumping into my thigh here? What's going on?
So I'm trying to recruit people to take the class for free.
Okay.
I'm running the class as an actual research cohort
Okay.
through ASU, the Barrett Honors Program there.
Okay.
I have IRB funding for anybody who knows what that is. That will matter, and for anybody else, it doesn't matter at all. But if you know, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have IRB approval, not funding. So just trying to get people who want to participate. You don't have to believe in it. You can come as you are. Like if you're a skeptic, that's great. I love that. Again, I'm not trying to make believers of people. I really just want people who are interested in having a mind-opening experience and are willing to like stick with it for the 5 weeks, which is kind of a big ask, apparently.
Yeah. Like this is like a no cell phone thing because I get bored real. No. Sorry, that was-
No, it's all on Zoom, right?
It's all on Zoom.
on Zoom.
Yep, you can be anywhere in the world. I have somebody from Australia or New Zealand. And then I have somebody, there's another country that I was like, how did you hear about this? Oh,
North
in the
Korea.
UK. The
Oh,
UK,
UK.
yeah.
North Korea.
Oh my God, North Korea would be amazing.
Yeah, that
My
would
name
be.
is Kim.
Yeah.
No last names.
Yeah.
No less
Friends
names.
call me All right, so you've done it a few times. This one is it's totally free.
Totally free.
Okay, 5-week commitment.
5-week commitment.
What's the real commitment?
Like an
Days,
hour?
times.
It's an hour.
So 75
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh, okay.
I like to build in that little cushion because
Yeah, people be late.
Yep.
and- yeah.
Yep.
You will know when they're late, though.
Yeah.
Right?
I do, yeah. I know. It's pretty much a guarantee at this point.
Yeah.
So I like to build in a little cushion time, and then you will have no more than 30 minutes of homework on top of that per week.
Okay. What kind of homework were we talking about? Because, it's been a while.
Okay. I'll give you an example. This was really interesting. This was research that just came out of the Noetic Institute. I just watched this today, actually.
Nice.
They ran a somewhat blind study of a telepathy method
Okay.
with 200 group pairs. So they asked people, do you and somebody in your life have a deep emotional connection and find that you have telepathic experiences? And they got over 500 pairs of people who said, yes, I do. They whittled that down through a series of questionnaires and interviews, and also seeing if people would commit, because it turns out they had the same problem that I'm running into, which is people sign up and then don't commit.
Yeah.
Anyways, they ended up with 200 pairs. And the experiment, which we'll do in the class because there's so many different experiments, is you will choose someone that you feel like you have an emotional connection with. And you can set up a timer. We'll do it in class, and I'll be the one setting up the conditions. So Group A will be the senders. Group B will be the receivers. Group A will then get a message that Group B can't see that says either count backwards from 100 by groups of 3.
Oh.
Exactly. Or send a very sincere feeling of love and connection to this person for 20 seconds. And then the other person who's receiving, they're just saying, typing to me, right? Real time.
Yeah.
They're sending an emotion or they're counting.
Okay.
When they ran this experiment at the Noetic Institute, the results were significantly over chance. They were all surprised. They were like, whoa, this is way more over chance than we expected it to be, because typically with telepathy research, you do break chance. You break the chance barrier. So you do, the p-value works out and it's significant, but it's not quite as significant as this was. This was one of the more significant experiments.
What was the ratio or the percentages?
They had it broken down, and I don't want to misquote quote it, but what I do remember is of the 200 pairs, 90 pairs consistently had someone go over the p-value, over the chance metric.
All right.
Curious.
Like consistently, like enough that they were like, oh, okay. So they're actually taking those people and they're putting them through another round of experiments, which is using this device that you. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation. So,
It's one of those things they shock your brain kind of deal.
no, they do not. No.
Kidding.
But so in the class, so that's what the homework would look like. Would be little exercises like that. I mean, the whole thing takes 5 minutes, right?
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's like seriously, you don't have to like turn it in, not getting graded. You
No.
just gotta
No.
Counting backwards
think.
is kind of a
like 97, like 90.
carry the 4.
That's kind of the point. So you can't cheat. Like you can't.
Yeah.
You can't like sneakily be doing something else because
Right.
most of us
Yeah.
can't count
That's
backwards
true.
from 100
I
by
was
3.
going to get away with my Candy Crush game. Sorry.
Yeah. So super simple homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be a student. No pre-qualifications. No.
Yeah, no GD.
Just
I would imagine that might be better to
Yeah.
have non-academia.
for sure. I mean, honestly, I would love a little of this, a little of that.
Yeah.
You do have to be over 18. That is an IRB qualification. I'm not
Sure.
allowed to manipulate the minds of the youths.
You should have a separate group for that, like a children's group.
You know, you don't want to get in their heads. Let it develop. You know, they're still soft on the top of the
that's
head,
how
right?
you
At
mold
16.
them.
Yeah. No, there's a different word for that.
Oh,
Yeah. Glad you're the editor on this thing.
Yeah.
But I would get rid of that one.
But yeah, so something else that's unique about the class, I think I should mention, is I teach using the Socratic method. You're both looking at me with blank eyes.
it's been a while since I've been corporate America.
Yeah, I
but
haven't watched Bill and Ted's in a while.
Oh God, I wish corporate America used the Socratic method. That'd be amazing.
I think it's pronounced Socrates, so I'm not sure.
You probably know. You probably know. Which is just really to say that instead of saying, here's a bunch of information, memorize it, and then I'm going to test you on it, it's in real time presenting a very small piece of information and then asking the students to theorize about either what comes next or to advocate or break down the veracity of the statement you just said.
So teaching without just shoving down like
Wouldn't that be great if that was our definition of teaching? But it's not.
No.
Just tell me what to do. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, what's the homework? All right, I can do that. Count down from
backwards.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. So when is the class? Like, what are the dates and all that fun stuff?
Class will start at the beginning of April.
Beginning of April.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner. I'm closing the signups on March 21st.
Okay.
Right around the corner.
How many you have right now and how much room is there?
I have 12 right
Okay.
now. I would love 20.
Okay. So 8 left.
We're there.
8 left.
Feel like we could push that over the finish
Yeah.
line.
What day of the week is it?
I don't know yet. So
Okay.
when you do your sign up, it's going to say what days and times are
okay.
best for you. I'm then going to take that data and present 4 different times, days and times for people. And so you'll have plenty of opportunity to say, okay, I can make that work.
Yeah. It'd be super weird if everybody did the same date, same time.
It would be very weird. What is weird is that there are like 2 days and times that are sort of very unanimously being provided. And I'm like, this is all right. I mean, makes my life
sense.
easy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tuesday, Thursday.
That's
Yeah.
right. This is how it all ends.
When you start the first date, everyone knows each other. Like, no.
That would be wild,
Yeah.
actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have
So-
to use real names? Can you use a fake name?
You can use fake name. That's
Okay.
fine. As long as you remember your fake name. I had somebody do this once and they kept forgetting their fake name. So I would call on them in class and
Yeah.
they would just be sitting there and I'd be
Yeah.
like,
You're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you paying attention?
I'd be like, dude, that's you.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. I knew that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as far as generally speaking, telepathy, because I don't know nothing about nothing, but specifically, what's the difference between a thought of your own and someone else? Well, you don't put thoughts
Yeah.
in people's heads, but like another thought that's not your own necessarily. Does that make sense?
No.
No. Okay. So versus like when you're walking around daily, you have a thought that comes to your head, like, oh yeah, kind of talking to yourself. How do you distinguish between that and a parallel conversation with somebody else?
think I understand what you're asking. Let me give it back to you, and you tell me if I'm picking up what you're putting
All right,
down.
so great.
Explain your question.
No, I just
No, that's good.
So I think what I'm hearing you say is your understanding of telepathy is that there arises in your mind like some kind of thought or emotion or communication, and you're wondering, how do I separate that from just what my own mind might be generating on its own? Is that fair?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would argue that the field where our thoughts live is always out there. It's always shared. You actually never have a thought that is contained solely in only your brain.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I turn that off?
I'm on like a public Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
On AM.
Yeah. I'll try to read the room and spare you guys the deep metaphysical explanation for this.
Please.
But I will say that that's my, all thoughts are basically going out into that radio wave. Like if we are all simultaneously transmitting and receiving like little radios, you're always transmitting and you're always receiving. There are ways and techniques, especially in different lineages, to turn off your signal, to dampen it. Very few people know how to do that. Most of us are just broadcasting pretty openly. But that's why telepathy is able to work, because there isn't actually any siloing of thoughts. Your thoughts aren't siloed. That's just it's like an illusion that we have.
So there's like this big nebulous cloud of thoughts floating around, and people can just pick and choose.
Yeah, again, it's like being on a radio station, right?
Right.
So most of the time it's just going to be static. It's just going to be noise.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. But if you figure out a way to have a connection with somebody, you get the right radio station, you tune it there, suddenly you're getting some kind of usable information.
Okay.
What station are you? Because I want to just avoid that.
That's 666 on the AM dial.
On the AM. All right.
Pretty good.
So, I mean, I guess like just real talk, like how many people are just all like, cool. And then how much do you think people walk around like, okay, this chick, like, oh my God, like just think you're making things up or just don't believe it all? Is that a tough thing to deal with? Like not just, in your class, obviously people sign up, there's going to be the naysayers want to go there, but like, is it a weird thing to bring up and say what you do? Or do people like, they want to know more? Or are they just all like, all right, nice to meet you. And just like, fuck off.
It's a mixed bag. I guess some of both, it's a fun risk. Like you walk up to a stranger who's running trivia and you're like, hey, I teach telepathy. Can I be on your show?
To be honest, I was really drunk that night. So
No way.
No, it's a fair question. I think when I was younger, it probably was a little bit harder. Like it was one of those things where, because I've had a lot of these like telepathic experiences and whatnot for my entire life. So for me, this was my lived experience. And then I was like, I need to understand this. I'm going to start trying to figure this out because nobody else is, not nobody, but very few people are describing life this way. So am I nuts or what's going on?
Like thought me later.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to steal that actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Thought me later. That's really good.
trademark.
Yeah. I'll credit you. Don't worry.
That's fine. Like Brian said it. Like we know. He told me you're going to do it. Or thought me.
Yeah.
did.
Thought me.
Okay.
Thought me later. Yeah. But yeah. So now I don't know. I think you get to a certain age in life and you kind of just you give no fucks anyways.
Yeah, once you're in your 80s, man, like fuck it, go for it. You know what I mean? Like everyone's like, really? You know?
Yeah.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. He's almost 80.
It's true.
But I mean, isn't that your lived experience though? Like the older you get, the less you kind of care.
I find the less you care and the less patience you have.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, I just don't. I don't have time for your stupidity. I'm gonna move on. Thank you.
Legit. It was in my late 20s. I was just like, hey, by the way, with my friend, by the way, I might just be like, I'm gonna leave and I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna do what I do. You want to be a friend? Here's the rules.
Right.
I have a long ways to go. Like, it's just hey, fuck you. Wow. I thought of them that.
Right.
You thought of them that? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a fair question. I don't know. I don't really worry about it too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, believe it or not, I'm really sincerely motivated by the hope that this is a tool that brings people together, that helps us get out of our silos.
Yeah. Echo chamber.
Yeah, I really could not care less if you believe in telepathy. And I mean that so sincerely. I really couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't. So I guess maybe because I'm not trying to convince anybody to believe what I believe.
That's true.
Right. This is just information. You can use it or not.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's enough conspiracy. Like I'm a flat moon guy, you know?
Perfect.
Like real hard, you know?
Okay.
So it's just, that's my favorite joke I made up. But it's just, I mean, there's people that believe like the earth is flat. You're like, okay, cool. Like you're not trying to convince people of something. You're just like, this is what I do. Here's what you want to talk about it. Great.
Yeah. And I really sincerely, some of the best experiences I've had are students who really challenge me to think about something from a different way. And then I get to adapt my lived experience and like my research or what I'm doing because of that, whatever thought or like feedback from the students. So
it's a super hard thing to let go of something you've believed in for a long time. Yeah. And you get, like to your point, you get challenged on something and it makes you think like, oh, well, maybe that's not right. Yeah. So, but it's like there are things in my life that I held on to for a long time, and someone not changed my mind, but gave me additional information and made me think more critically about it. And I changed my sort of take on it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do.
It's hard to admit, like, I've believed this for so long. And like, okay, now I changed my mind. Like, it's kind of like people just stick with it. I'm not going to give that up because then I look like I'm wrong, you know? But it's a very adult human thing to be like, you know what? Yeah, man, the moon is round.
Brian was right. God damn it.
Shit, no, I was wrong because I thought it was flat.
All right.
But that's a tough. It's like some people. Have you had anybody that's like really just believes this is bullshit, and then you really turned them? That was just like mind blowing.
Honestly, it's been more the opposite.
Okay.
So because I kind of came up in the spiritual community. Yeah. There's a lot of magical thinking in the spiritual community. I'm sure that doesn't surprise you. And my trajectory has been really recognizing the harm of that and saying, hey guys, like we can all live a magical life and we do not have to get rid of our critical thinking skills. Like there is absolutely room for both. Yeah. So more than somebody coming in and being like a skeptic, I did actually have somebody come in who was a skeptic. It was the person who reached out to me after their dad died. Actually, he came in and was just like, I just want you to know that I'm only here because I think this is bullshit. And
don't forget to sign in.
Yeah. And I was like, awesome. Welcome. Like,
so just going to be a dick or what's going on?
But he comes from a culture that has a lot, like if you read a lot of like poetry and stories and even religious texts from the Middle East, they're very beautiful and they have a lot of very mythological sort of like esoteric traditions. So he was like, well, I think this is bullshit, but you know, my family believes in this, and this. So I'm just going to see, you know, but
like Thanksgiving sounds like a Thanksgiving dinner. You know?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, but the other is actually harder when somebody comes in and they're like, I'm already psychic.
Yeah, boy.
And they have like this
dreads.
Yeah. Yes. And they have like a whole belief structure around it. Sure. And then the work really becomes making them comfortable with the fact that how this is successful is actually that we break down all of those belief structures.
Your class, not theirs. Like, okay, great. Thanks, Debbie. Shut up.
Have a seat. We'll be in a minute.
Such a better name than Debbie.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's a good question though.
All right,
I have several questions.
Yes. Oh boy,
but they're all sort of part of the same umbrella of questions.
Okay, Moonbeam.
They're all in the same constellation.
Let's say hypothetically that you had the ability to affect thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and they go forth and multiply whatever. But in any case, like telepathy becomes like mainstream, if you will. Mm-hmm. Is your hope that happens? And if so, then what? What does the world become?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, without sounding again like I want to start a cult. Yeah, that is my wish, because telepathy is predicated on an honest emotional connection. So imagine a world where it is normalized that we are connecting through a secure emotional base with the people around us.
I like the secure part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it feels it's okay to be like vulnerable.
Yeah.
Almost. It's like a way to say it.
You're going to change your password.
Moonbeam, capital M.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I do, or I hope for something similar, right? If it's not telepathy, I hope it's something else. I hope it's something else that allows us all to see that we are so much more alike and so much more connected than we are disparate and individualized.
Sure.
I mean, if we could know how much we impact someone's consciousness and like good or bad, you know, make you a better person. Like, I said that, but like, oh shit, I didn't mean it like that. Like, you took it this way. You know, so many miscommunications from typing or text or like without seeing the emotional face and all that. Like, it's just very easy to offend somebody and like you didn't even know you did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've talked a lot about the positive aspects of telepathy. What are some of the negative aspects?
Getting in your mind.
Yeah.
My mind specifically.
Yeah, that was, I like put a toe in and I was like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Right back out.
He's got a really dirty mind.
You're going to want to put some bleach on that.
I think the first one is obviously the magical thinking. That component of it, like people's tendency to want to give up their critical thinking in service of something that provides a magical solution for them.
So going too far.
Going too far.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that in my mind is the biggest risk.
Okay.
Just full trust, like just, you know, belief.
Belief in a theory, but not disproving or proving it. Meaning, if you believe so much, it could be anything, right? So much in a thing without testing it and making sure it's valid, then you're believing in something that is potentially false.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
And I think the other part of that is the belief something that is making you and the world better, or is it something that's harming you and or the world?
Yeah.
So that's that's where I think, you know, at the height of what I was doing, it was because I didn't realize that I had sort of become like a guru for a pretty large group of people.
Cult.
Yeah. And there was a moment where I kind of had this awakening and I realized like, this is crazy. Like people are quoting things that I'm saying as like almost like prayers, you know? And like I started hearing, well, Evie says.
Yeah. Oh, like at a big table with like 45 people.
Is there some Kool-Aid on the table?
Yeah. And it was this kind of slow awakening of like, oh no, like that's not what I want at all. Like
that's a good answer, right? I'd be like, okay, so $1,000 a month.
Yeah, it's so I would say like that's the risk. That's the risk of anything that's playing in like the belief world, right?
Yeah. And they become like so like, you know, they're headline speakers. You know, like people say like, "Oh, listen, I'm like, what did you get that off them? Did you read the article or just read the headline?" Now they're just like they believe it so much that everyone else needs to believe what they're saying. Versus like you're like, hey, come on in, be a disbeliever, be a believer. I don't care. Like this is not I'm convincing you. This is an experience,
right?
Which is
it's not a yes no question. It's
right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not wear whatever you want, no matching outfits.
Unless you guys really want matching outfits.
100%.
I pretty much match every day. I wear the same shit nonstop.
I have a uniform.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a big fan of matching outfits, like just casually with friends though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tracksuits like every Saturday in the basement.
It is like one of my weird friend traits. Like I'm constantly like calling my friends being like, hey, can I buy us these matching outfits? I just want to know that you're wearing the same thing I'm wearing today.
They're like,
I can feel it. You're wearing that shirt.
Yeah, right?
yeah, super not culty. That's cool.
I said my friends.
Yeah, oh yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
It's not everybody.
It's not everybody.
You talked earlier about the thoughts. Everyone's thoughts are in some sort of, I don't know, holding pattern. I don't know, like a net of thoughts. I don't know. Does that apply for dead people? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
So dead people and alive people are all in the same mixing bowl.
They're all in the same mixing bowl, but there are a few caveats.
Okay.
So You'll actually see this, what I'm about to say, represented in almost every major religion and spiritual path in the world, which is really interesting. The density of this plane is connected to like our life forms. Like we as humans on this earth have dominion over this plane. So our thoughts when we are alive are much clearer, much more present, much more available. After you die, you lose that density, right? Like your consciousness still exists in a form, but it does not have that tie into the density of the earth. So it doesn't have the same strength of an antenna that it did when you were alive. So typically right after someone passes, those thoughts and that energetic field will still be quite present for a while. And how long that field and those thoughts are present really often is determined by how much loved ones and community are interacting with that channel, so to speak, still. So it's almost like they borrow the density of the people who are still alive to keep the signal clear.
So to that end, if someone is not talked about or discussed among family, do they just die off?
Yeah, the signal often it becomes so weak that then it's either really hard or impossible to access it.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is why actually when you look at other cultures, you see Dia de los Muertos, like you see these traditions of speaking of the dead, of treating, really treating the process of death as not an end but a continuation.
Yeah, I think it's like more dense. How like people are like really thinking about that person. You're doing a lot of like flashbacks and all that fun stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
A lot of energy around that person's memory.
Yeah. A lot of people come together. And you come together with their family and all that good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
But it's like is there a difference if they're buried or if they're like cremated? Like the buried is like
it's muffled.
Yeah. Just like I can feel you.
Okay, but now that you've opened this door, so what does cremated sound like?
Yeah. It's just like
It's horrifying.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
No. Once they're out of their body.
God, I hope Granny's okay.
So I'm getting cremated. I can just like scream in terror. Like I was just thinking about Brian, and then my God,
We got to record you screaming before you die.
yeah, it's like a shrieking goat or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's amazing.
You are not a zoologist. This is a weird question. Do you believe that animals could be telepathic?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was quick.
No,
Okay.
no pause.
Yeah.
Really?
Nope.
Is it because they don't communicate verbally?
Correct.
They
They communicate in a symbolic field. And I joke, this is a running joke in my life. I'm a cat person.
Okay.
So I speak cat. So it's very easy for me to find the frequency that cats are communicating on.
Like alive or dead?
Mostly alive.
Okay.
Mostly.
Sometimes dead though. Like when my cats passed, they were still very present for me.
Oh yeah.
They make it on my Day of the Dead altar every year.
They're just
so-
like, who's shit in the litter box? I don't have a cat anymore.
Yeah. But then like dogs are still like a mystery. I'm like figuring it out, because I can't get too close to them.
Yeah.
Because I'll die.
Well, I mean, you don't need to really touch them. You just got to think about them. You know?
No, but dogs don't like that. Part of dogs' communication is through physical touch.
Think about it. Cats could give a shit.
Right.
Yeah. And we had a cat for like 18 years. And in the past, I was like, oh, fuck, that's not her. I was like, it was weird. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. And dogs are different. Dogs are like, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. That's part of how they communicate. That's the energy exchange.
That's why he's such
So I
a
was in
dog.
high school. I was like, pick me, touch me, pick me, touch me.
He was a dog.
I had a follow-up question.
Yeah.
You made me think of something about the nonverbal thing. What about deaf people?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Like they don't speak verbally, so then are their telepathic senses heightened?
They can be. And I will also say that if you are deaf and you are listening to this, please sign up for my cohort.
It's a fucking miracle.
Because when I was a little kid, I actually had a really good friend. I was military, moved around a lot. So unfortunately, I fell out of touch with this person. I mean, I was in second grade or whatever, you don't really know how to network in second grade. But I had a really good friend in my class who was deaf. And I swear to you, I remember our conversations totally clearly. And it was not until I was much older that I realized that we were not speaking.
Oh, shit.
And I think about her all the time. Her name was Elizabeth. And so my theory is that indeed, yes, maybe it is more heightened or the access might be a little bit clearer. But I don't know for a fact. I haven't had enough sample sizes, but yeah,
We should stop talking for a week and see what happens.
Nothing.
Like what if you
Oh, yeah.
like what no, if you had like a small group of people
Just
and you
never-
made a commitment not to use words, just to see what would, even like a weekend, just to see what was going to happen.
I would like to do that with you for the rest of my life.
Blew her mind.
that is genius.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah,
Okay. No, so
No, I think we should do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to
if you go you go away with friends anyway, so
Yeah.
just fuck it for a day. I don't know, like a period
I
of
still
time.
laugh though if somebody makes a funny face. You don't talk, but you still have to be able to audible laugh.
Yeah, and fart.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't just. I don't know.
Listen to this.
Yeah,
You can't say listen to this though.
Oh, that's,
yeah, you can't say
Yeah.
anything.
You can't tee it up.
Yeah, you can just gesture like, "Oh my finger," you know. Yeah, I always ask people the weird kind of times. I ask people that speak multiple languages. I'm like, "What language do you think in?" You know, and like every time I've asked it, they stop and like think. You know, and then I'm like, "God, what are you thinking in language right now, dude?" But like, no one really ever gives a hard, clear answer. Like their mind is like just it depends on the situation. So it might be like, I don't know, like they just. Oh, it ties in. I thought you guys would have some
Sorry, bro.
commentary. Hey, thanks for.
No.
Did we start the no talk thing and no one fucking told me, bro?
inside voice.
Your face was just all like confusion. I'm like, that was bad. But
No, I was
like-
the reason I was confused is I was trying to think what language was I thinking in.
yeah. See.
So maybe if you don't speak another language, but
Yeah.
telepathy is a language, I guess. If you
Yeah.
think, how does your mind?
Yeah, it goes
interesting.
back and forth. Yeah. See,
Right.
every answer,
Yeah.
every time they're just like, well, I don't know. Like, Braille.
Braille, yeah, just like a completely
I'd
like
be
Klingon.
curious.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what like Elizabeth like thinks. Like, what does that sound like? I mean,
Yeah.
no, I'm trying not to be insulting here, but like,
Right.
like does it like you hear it in clear English? If you're deaf, like how does that?
It depends I believe, if you were born deaf or if
Yeah.
you became deaf. Two different
Yeah.
things, right? Because you heard
Yeah.
words at one point in
If
time.
you're sign languaging, like just like those words, like do they still process as words?
We're getting way off topic.
I'm just saying.
It's super interesting. I mean, it's tangential. I think it's really interesting. I don't know. Again, telepathy is not. You're not hearing a voice in your head, with very
Yeah.
few exceptions.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that never happens, but it's incredibly rare. It's more like the experience of being with your partner and they say something in response to your environment that you verbatim thought, not just the idea,
Yeah.
but when it's verbatim and you're like, okay, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
Or you just know, like you just get this overwhelming sense, I need to call this person. Something's not right. And I don't know, do you guys ever do this where you almost like send like your feelers down the line when this happens? Like you kind of like are like, oh, that's weird. I'm kind of feeling something, and you just see if you can feel more before you make the call.
Once in a while, if I'm in a weird mood, mostly when I'm sad, I'll be like, it'd be really nice if so-and-so called.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear from X
Yeah.
person, It's never Brian, but it's fine.
I never gave him my number.
No.
we're pen pals.
Right. But like, things like that. You're sending it out to the universe. Everyone says that, but maybe that's what it is. You're sending it out and hopefully
Yeah.
someone sees it in the net of thoughts or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I do my sister a good amount. I mean, we're pretty tight and that kind of stuff. I mean, my buddy Steve is an avid listener. Like on Friday, I've been like, I'm about to text him. He's like, hey, getting into pinball. I'm like, he texts me, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, about to text you, dude. But I mean, that's just his. But it's still like, we're in the same mindset, of that. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
And statistically, some of that will be pattern mapping, right? Like unconscious pattern mapping, where you guys do the same things.
Yeah.
But there's a non-significant amount of times where that's not the case.
Yeah.
And so that to me is, really like my sisters and I are like very, very connected. And I can't tell you, we have a journal going where we keep track of when we wake up in the middle of the night, and it's eerie how connected it is, like pretty consistently. If one of us doesn't sleep and we wake up at a certain time, the others are also waking up at that time and not sleeping. So little things like this where it's like, I don't need to have like the end all be all definition, explanation, whatever.
Yeah.
But what can the pursuit of these questions and these experiences teach us about being connected as humans.
And a lot of it too is just like accepting it, and like when you feel it, react to it. Don't
100%.
just like, I feel like I should
Yeah.
call this person. Like, nah, just call them, and you never know. Like, just
Yep.
fuck, you needed me to call you or whatever it was. Like, we get a lot of these impulses, but we don't act on them because it's a
Yeah.
weird society. To pick up the phone and call somebody, it's like, you're not my grandma. What are you doing? You know? How'd you get my cell number?
You're like, your grandma told me.
Yeah. You want
Oh,
text
shit.
messages for the
Yeah.
month? What's going on here? Yeah.
All right. So if people want to take
Yes.
part in this cohort, we'll have a link on the website.
Yeah.
And do you have another way of people getting a hold of you that you're comfortable releasing?
Right. So my website is humsom, so humsom.org.
Is it one word or?
It's all one word.
Okay.
So
Humsum.
humsom.org.
Okay.
And, or you can find me on Instagram.
Okay. Is there a way to
Some.
Google it?
If you Google humsom, you probably will find me, I would imagine.
Do it incognito. Just, I don't know what
I don't know what else is going on out there.
Kinship, but I don't know what that one is, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, guys, I haven't Googled myself for a long time.
I don't recommend it.
Every Thursday.
Yeah.
Every
for me.
Thursday, standing appointment.
Not you, for me.
Right.
It'd be really weird if it was me.
But if you do want to get part of that, then do it quickly because cutoff is March
21st.
21st, right
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah, and again, it's free.
Yeah.
Believe, don't believe, I don't care.
Yeah.
But please be willing to commit to
Commit.
Come with a brain,
Seriously.
like with an open mind.
with an
I
open
guess.
mind.
Right.
Yeah.
And just like a willing, you have to be on camera. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
You
Can you
can't.
wear a mask?
I mean,
I wear your mask.
sure.
Okay.
You
Question
make a
mark?
cat avatar.
Can I just wear like a black Coke? Just like a hooded figure in the.
Just be the.
If you
whatever
do
I
that,
do.
then that the trade of that is that I get to give you a nickname for the entire class, and you have to live
Sure.
with it.
It's probably Chad or something like that.
Moon, whatever.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Okay, Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm just going to become the screen mask.
Yeah,
All right.
Good
Well,
talk.
Thanks, Evie.
thanks,
appreciate it.
guys. I really
Appreciate
appreciate it.
Step right up to the wildest show where two big minds are ready to blow. Conversations deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. We're tall and talking, big in brains, making sense of life's wild lanes. Deep dive chats and fun remain. Bet you won't hear this on the plane. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. Two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. No stone unturned, no joke too small.